Natalie Nettie and welcome to our very first Chicago Bulls news. In today's video, we'll be talking about some TikToks that are trending. We will also be having a few COVID updates and about the weather. We will also be talking about sports and we'll give you a few ideas to do around Chicago while still being safe. We will also be telling you a few TV shows and movies that will be coming out soon, and we will have an interview with a special guest. Please enjoy.
Hello, my name is Kaylee and I'm going to be telling you about 3 places where you could go in Chicago with the pandemic still going on. The first place that you could go is to the museums. Museums in Chicago are reopening to the public. All throughout the city of Chicago has enforced limited people into the Chicago museums. All visitors are expected to wear face masks, covering their mouths and nose. And visitors must maintain at least a 6 feet distance from each other while being inside the museum. Finally, the Chicago museums are reopening with safety precautions. The second place that you could go in Chicago is 360 Chicago. Located in the Johns Hopkins Tower, the 360 Chicago has reopened to the public. You must purchase tickets first in order to go to the 360 Chicago view from the 90th floor from the Johns Hopkins Tower. All visitors are required to wear a face mask covering mouth and nose. And when you visit the Johns Hopkins Tower for the 360 Chicago view, you will have a safe, welcoming environment and experience. All the handlebars and glass in the tilt will be sanitized after every guest. The next place that you could go in Chicago is Chicago's Riverwalk. Chicago Riverwalk is located in downtown Chicago. It is open to the public. Prior to visiting the Chicago Riverwalk, some restaurants remain closed or are closed to the public. Visitors must wear face masks covering mouth and nose, and maintain a 6 feet distance whenever possible.
Hi, I'm Natalie Nettie, and today I'll be interviewing with Mr. Antonio.
Antonio, and I teach AP and academic bio to 11th graders, and I have an advisory of seniors.
How do you feel about going into this 1-year pandemic, your experience?
How do I feel about it in terms of school or just overall? Overall, I think that it's crazy to think that it's been a whole year. And when I think about the things that we've missed out with advisory and with classes, it makes me a little bit sad. But I also think that we've adjusted and we've changed so many things, and we've learned a lot over the last year. So I think where we are now is super different than where we were in March of last year when school closed. So sad, but also I think there's been a lot of growth this year.
Okay. Is there anything you just wish you could do?
Right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, there are a lot of things. I wish that I could, school related, I wish that we could be in person and do more labs. I wish that I could see people's faces more often. I miss that. And I miss just seeing people, students and teachers, just in the hallway. It's a lot easier to have short conversations or just check in and see how you're doing when we're actually face to face.
Do you believe that this is like soon gonna be over and like we'll be able to be able to go to classes like regular like before?
That's a great question. I think that eventually this will be over. I don't know that it will be over completely soon. I think that when we go back to school, I don't know if classes will be exactly the same. Like, I think they'll have to be different at first, and then hopefully we'll make some changes based on things we've learned from remote learning. Like about different types of classes and using computers in classes and those kinds of things. School start times, maybe those things will change.
Anything else you want to say or anything about like the pandemic or in general?
Although we haven't been able to see people in person or have those in-person classes, I've been really impressed with how both students have risen to the occasion. And they faced a lot of obstacles, and I think you all have faced them head on and really risen to the challenge of remote learning. And it's not easy, but you all show up and you're giving it your all, which I continue to be impressed by.
Is there any message you would like to tell like the whole school?
Although this year has been really hard and we faced a lot of challenges individually and as a group, you have a really good support system here at Bulls, and we have one more quarter. So use those resources, reach out to people if you need help, and keep on pushing forwards to finish the year strong.
Today, for the first time ever, more people in the US have been fully vaccinated against COVID than people have had the disease. Also, today, scientists say people who have gotten their first and second COVID shot can be indoors with others who are fully vaccinated. This means you can now safely visit your grandparents, but everyone still has to wear masks and do social distancing.